Gary Guth here with BagpipeLessons.net. You know, one of my students was reading through the Scots Guards Volume 1, and this book here, this is a great book. Anyway, she was reading through this book, and she saw a video that I recorded not too long ago where I was playing, the Abercairney Highlanders. So she says, "Oh, I think I like that tune. I'd like to learn how to play it." And so I said, "Well, I think that's great that you want to play it. I think what you need to do first is you need to survey it." And so a survey is the first few passes through the tune. Okay, you're in a survey. What you're looking to find out is, do I like this tune well enough to spend hours developing it? Okay, so she'll go through and she'll play it from one end to the next and so forth, doing the best she can. But then if she says, okay, I want to play this tune, I want to develop it, okay, what's the next step? Okay, so what I think should happen is, if you take this Abercairney Highlanders, and you can find it in book 1, but trust me, when you look at the music, that's a little intimidating. It's got quads in there, 4-note clusters that have dotted 16ths and 30 seconds. And the question is, how do you read something like that? And I think there are a lot of bagpipers shy away from the 2/4 competition grade march because of those dotted 16ths and 30 seconds. Okay, so we'll talk about how to count that a little bit later. But if I took the dots and the cuts out of those quads, then what I have are 4/16 notes. Okay, and so what I think should happen, if you say, okay, I'm willing to spend some time on the Abercairney Highlanders. All right, here's what I would do. I would take all the dots and the cuts out of it. I would tap my feet to the 16th note. Okay, so the tune is going to sound like this. Now, if you could play that tune just like that, you see how I opened up all the doublings and so forth? At that level, the grip, so I'm going one and baba, one and baba two, baba two, baba two. That's my grip. When I get to the E doubling, one and baba two and 3E, 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 that's my doubling. So I'm playing all the doublings like that. As a matter of fact, the G grace note syllable, the first syllable of every doubling, is what lands on the beat. Okay, so if I learn to play the whole tune in 8/16 with no dots and cuts, what do I do next? Okay, if I can master it at that level, I'm getting good muscle memory on how to play all those doublings and grips and stuff like that, and torluas. But then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play it in 8/16. So I'm tapping 8/16 notes to the measure, and I'm going to put the dots and the cuts back in. So it'll sound like this. Now I'm going to play it at that level for a while until I master it at that level. Okay, what I'm doing is I'm developing muscle memory. Okay, after that I'm going to move it up to 4/8 time. 4 4 1 a 2 a 3 4 1 2 a 3 4 a 1 a 2 a 3 a 4 1 2 3. That's how you count 2/4 time. You count it in 4/8. Then you have enough syllables to accommodate the dotted 16ths and the 32nds. So here it is in 4/8. Okay, that's in 4/8. And after you master it in 4/8, then you take it up to 2/4. Then it sounds like this. All right, that's how you develop a tune. Okay, and you could do that with a 4/4 march. You know, Scotland the Brave. Scotland the Brave. Scotland the Brave. Take it down to the 8th note. Play it in 8/8. Okay, that reduce it to the ridiculous, and then you build it back up from there. I hope if you're interested in 2/4 marches, that you consider this approach. See what happens. You know, the goal is to memorize a tune, right? So if you're playing it big, slow, and open, and you're playing it slow enough that you play it the same way each and every time, you're going to memorize it sooner than playing it 100 times differently each time. Okay, so I hope this helped. If you have any questions, please feel free to email and call me, and you can subscribe to my channel down below. Have a great day.